did you do?
Just unpacked and just did what Jake would have me do if he were here.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You looked at me with vitriol.
I did nothing to deserve what I get punished with.
You didn't even know.
This is something that my son started in Japan. I don't deserve it. It's really just my family picking on me. Notice what my wife does. Casually walks up beside me, playfully pretends to use my backpack as a leash. But what did she really do? Let's take a closer look. She disconnected the outer pouch of my backpack and let it just dangle down. This has gone on with every trip I've taken with my family ever since Japan. It's almost bad enough that after 3 years of using this backpack, I'm considering replacing it. Well, enough of that. It's day 3 in Minnesota, and we went to Wisconsin, specifically to go to the Ellsworth Cooperative Creamery and get some real Wisconsin cheese curds.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Of course, cheese curds isn't all they have, but they do have a lot of them and in different flavors, and you can try all of them. The main thing that kept us from buying up this entire store was the fact that we had to come back on a plane. But they do have a website. Did I mention they have cheese? Really, the only thing cheesier than this place is my jokes. I also found some amazing mustard. I will be ordering this again. Of course, before we left, we had to do 2 things. First, we had to have fried cheese curds, because that's what you do.
Oh, that's mine.
I think that should have been mine.
Too late. I found it.
And secondly, a chipwich made with real cream soft serve. It was perfect. Then it was back in the Jeep to our next stop, which was River Falls, Wisconsin. River Falls is a quaint little college town. It's everything you want in a small town. Just big enough to have some stuff, even had its own movie theater, but small enough that everyone says hi to you when you walk around the park. Which brings me to what actually made us stop here. We had seen that Glen Park has a really cool suspension bridge with a view, so we decided to go for a little stroll. Can we get close to that, is the question. The bridge was a little bouncy, and my wife had a little trouble with that. Yes, this was before she undid my backpack straps, but did me bouncing on the bridge have anything to do with her undoing the backpack? I don't think so. As I said, I'm completely innocent in this.
Bounce. Hey, it only costs $4,000 to build. It must be in pretty good shape. We should...
Wait, come back. It's not that bouncy.
From here, it was just a short 45-minute drive to Fort Snelling Park in Minneapolis, where we decided to take, you guessed it, another stroll outside. Notice how my backpack's not dangling down yet? One of the interesting things we saw at Fort Snelling is that during the winter, they actually have cross-country skiing here. That kind of sounded like fun. Also, if you take a left on this pathway here, in 3 miles, you'll end up at Not So Big Ha Ha Falls. Oh, I'm sorry, that says Mini Ha Ha Falls. Fort Snelling is a huge park, and we saw all sorts of activities from fishing to bike riding, of course, hiking. But just like at Mini Ha Ha Falls on day 2, this trail was blocked and we couldn't go the full trail. And then, after day 2's failed attempt at getting my wife to improv with me...
Yes, and shut up.
we decided to try a little improv.
Welcome to Norway.
She just doesn't get it, does she? I'm going to kind of cheat here and go day 3.5 because we really only had time for one activity on our last day. So we went to Como Park Zoo and Conservatory. This place is beautiful and it's really cheap too. You could technically probably go in for free if you didn't have any money. But the recommended donation to enter is only $4 per adult and $2 per child. And that price is well worth it. We did the whole thing in about 2.5 hours, but really 3.5 to 4 would be ideal, I think, just to take it all in. Also, go early in the day. We actually tried to do this at the end of day 2. Yes, some of that parking issue was due to the Minnesota State Fair, which is very nearby, and this is free parking. But still, I wouldn't take the chance. We had no issue parking on Monday morning, which was Labor Day. Now, I'm going to be quiet a bit while you take some of this in.
We basically offered milk.
It is. Come here, fish. I tried to get them over here, but they're being coy. That was on the spot, so I feel like that's it. I should get some bonus points for that. Yeah, this feels more like Tennessee.
Hey, I really appreciate that you've watched this video to the end. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, give this video a like. I've got several national park videos coming up. I'm going to be testing some new formats where I don't have to overdub as much. I've also got some fun live streams coming up. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.